Answer the question, Peter. Come on.
Is there a law against recording?
Oh, that's it. Great. Got you smiling, Peter. Good, good. Okay, answer the question.
I'm also happy that.
Oh, really? Well, were you happy on the day
Always happy.
you refused?
Really happy.
You were too scared to come into court and face us, face charges of assault, huh?
Really happy.
Huh?
Is there a law against recording in court?
He's asking a straight question, Peter. Sergeant Handley, is there a law against recording in court? What's the matter? Haven't you got the courage to answer the question? You're the purveyors of law and order here. Is there a law against recording in court?
Guards, I'm trying to ask one question here, okay? Is there a law against recording in court? Will any of you answer it to me, or will you all ignore me? Will anyone answer the question, please, if you know?
Sorry, I'm sorry. Guys, this is unbelievable. We have just walked out of the courtroom. One of our members, Steve Kerr, has been arrested allegedly for using foul language. That's what they said. And this was after he was manhandled and assaulted by several different guards. We've come here to the hatch. We've spoken to a guard. I'm sorry, his name escapes me now. And I said to him that we wanted to register a complaint of assault against guards. He shut the hatch on me and said, "I'm busy, go to the guard ombudsman." That's what we're facing, guys.
Ash, would you hold this here? So I'm going to repeat that on camera. Please.
No, sorry, we're trying to speak. We're trying to speak. All right, hold the camera up to me. Right. Okay, this is the second time now in a row that this guard on duty here today has shut the panel on us, has refused to communicate with us. On this occasion, I was asking him to secure the evidence on Steve Kerr's camera. Now, Steve Kerr had videoed some of the assaults in the courtroom earlier, and also an interview, or an attempted interview, with Sergeant Peter Handley, asking him why he avoided turning up at 2 court hearings when he was summoned to be there. And of course, we didn't get any satisfactory answers. Shortly afterwards, Stephen was arrested for alleged using foul language. I didn't hear it. Anyway, there's probably going to be about 15 guards that did, no doubt. Anyway, he was hauled off in here, and I've come in here and I've requested formally, with the witness behind the camera here now, who heard me formally ask the guard on duty to please put on the record that I've asked for the evidence on Steve Kerr's camera to be preserved. The word is preserved. Why? Because it is evidence in a criminal complaint of assault. Now, bear in mind, folks, 2 weeks ago I was physically injured in Dublin Courthouse by 4 guards. After that injury, those 4 guards went back into the courtroom and took phones of people in the public gallery and deleted the videos and pictures that were taken of the event, after they knew that I had already lodged a criminal complaint with the local guard station. Now, this guard on duty here, big tall guy, we'll try and get his name in a moment. If we can get his name, we will put it up on this video. But he's now twice shut the hatch on us when we've been trying to talk to him. This is denial of service to the public, and I'm now going to ask him to identify himself one last time.
We've also told him that, both of us, that we do not want the evidence or the phone interfered with.
Yes, yes, we've made it very clear that the phone is not to be interfered with.
If they do, it's criminal damage.
It is criminal damage, and it's interfering with evidence. And
it's obstruction of justice.
Too. Yeah. Thanks. So. Okay, I'm trying to ring Westport Gardine now. Oh, hello, is this Westport Gardine? Okay, who's speaking, please?
Who's calling?
Well, I'm asking politely, please, who's speaking, and I'll tell you who I am then. Phone was put down on me. Did you hear that, guys? Did you hear that? Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable.
Call again. No, maybe you'll cut off accidentally.
But yeah, go on, Finnbar, go on. So you've just spoken to the guards.
I was denied access to the courts. The kind guard asked me if my name was on the list. It is on the list.
Yes.
I have dealings in the court.
Yes.
Now I fear for and feel intimidated going into court.
So were you thrown out, Finnbar, or what?
Well, I was there in support of friends. They asked me to be there today in support of their case. and I did that. As any decent, reasonable person would do.
Yes.
I don't want trouble.
No.
No. I stand for the law. All my paperwork and everything that we do is in that light or is in that vein.
Yes.
And what I witnessed in there, the aggression, the intimidation and all of that. So I was actually manhandled out, but I didn't resist as such. I walked out, but I had physically 2 guards and on either arm.
On either arm,
So, just in discussions there, friendly discussions with the guard, I've been denied access, and he advised me to talk to Mavs.
So here we are.
So the point about it is, you go to court for due process and fair procedures.
Yes.
And it is the final place that we get recourse to our disputes.
Yeah.
And here I'm being denied access, but they will not allow me in. Perhaps some would say it's probably a cynical thing, a gesture by him to say, go and talk to Mavs.
Yes.
Mavs are here now in the foyer of the court, and they're giving advice. So this is now, how I've been treated. So I've no access to the courts to get recourse and to defend my position. And I feel intimidated, and I fear. I've seen people getting injured in here again today, and arrested. So all that's available to me is talk to Mavs.
Well, should we find out what they have to say, Finnbar? All right, we're recording. All right, this is Stephen Manning speaking to Sergeant Peter Handley again. I'm telling you, Sergeant, I've just come from your Garda station. I have been refused service at the counter. I've asked for the camera that was taken with Stephen Kerr when he was arrested about half an hour ago be preserved, so that the evidence on Sergeant Handley that I've been turned away at the Garda station on 3 occasions. Westport Garda station has refused to answer the phone to me, and I've come in here now to seek out to speak to Sergeant Joe McKenna, who I can see through the window there sitting in the court, to register a complaint and ask for the evidence on Steve Kerr's camera to be preserved, because it is material evidence in what I'm alleging were criminal assaults. Could you give me an answer, Peter? Will you please get Inspector McKenna? Out here. I'm asking to speak to him, please, seeing as you won't let me go in. Any answer, Peter? Any answer from you, guard? Any answer, guard? You are allowed to talk, guys. It's a simple request. Can I speak to Inspector Joe McKenna, please? I'm a citizen asking to speak to the ranking officer here because I've been refused service by Garda John Milley in the Castlebar Garda station.